Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this broadcast of Red Hawk Media Production. Milton Red Hawk Wrestling versus the Monroe Cheesemakers. This evening's dual meet will start at 182 pounds. This is one of the last Badger South Conference wrestling meets of the year for the Red Hawks.
We have to recognize the seniors who are participating in their last dual meet here in the Milton gym. And we're going to start out recognizing the senior cheerleaders to start out with. We'd like to recognize
this is also senior night for the Milton Red Hawks. They will honor the senior Red Hawk wrestlers and the Red Hawk wrestling cheerleaders. Cheerleaders being honored right now are Anna Fanning, Samantha Goodger, Olivia Swenson, and Taylor Grogan. The wrestlers being honored will be Mason Dutcher, Tyler Kirsten, Tristan Shea, Devin Miller, and Drake Williams. Always good to see the seniors getting honored for all the years of hard work they've put in. A lot of those guys start wrestling from the time they're very small, 4, 5 years old. They've put a lot of work, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat and tears into this sport. Always an emotional night. Your last time under the lights here in the Milton High School gym, or the pit as it is commonly called. My name is Killian Yauk. I will be commentating the match this evening. I'm a graduate of Milton High School and a wrestling alumni. Kicking off the meet at 182 pounds, Milton will have freshman Charlie Eckert versus Monroe's Alex Witt. Looks like Monroe bumped up, maybe trying to play a little bit of a matchup game there. Charlie into a front headlock, short offense spot early. Got that elbow trap pretty deep though. Looking to pop out, get around. Witt up to his feet, comes a 2-on-1. Still got that head trap. Now goes to a fireman's carry. Catches Eckert on his back for a moment, but Eckert recovers. That's 2 for Witt. Eckert up to his feet now right away, and there's going to be his escape. Another half shot attempt from Witt. Now going to that fireman's dump again. Catches him possibly on his back. Gets his takedown, looking to turn into back points. And there they are. Almost comes off to side headlock. Ends up going around, taking his 3 near fall. Eckert trying to come up again. Now Witt on a shot of his own off the mat. Witt will stay on top. Witt, a junior for the Cheesemakers. He'll cut Eckert. Real good hand fighting from Witt right away. Early in the match, definitely creating the pace there on their feet. Really strong with that elbow tie, too. Comes that 2-on-1 again right to the fireman's. Catches him on his back again. He's getting his near fall points. Comes back out, gets his 3. Now he's got double legs in. Stretch and Eckert out. And the period will end 12-2 in favor of Alex Witt of Monroe. Witt will elect to go underneath to begin the second period. Brought down right away from Eckert. By Eckert, pardon me. Witt keeps moving though. Eckert still keeping the pressure. He's a little high now though. Good movement by Witt to come out, get the reversal. Making it 14-2. Good continuous movement you saw there by Witt. You see now he's got that inside leg in. Inside leg in there, looking to cast over. Now Eckert's going to get his first stall warning as he comes up to try to tripod, but Witt throws that right boot in right away. Now Eckert looking to come up and shake. Stands up, it's going to be potentially dangerous. Eckert will go back down. Witt will cut Eckert, making it 14-3. And Eckert stuffs that fireman's attempt. Witt comes the opposite side 2-on-1, then lets it go. Gets out of a high crotch. Eckert giving him the hips. Witt comes up with it, looks to maybe try to dump, but Eckert is able to slip out. Now Witt to a front headlock. Comes right to the cradle, looking to possibly finish, and he'll get the 2. Cuts him again, makes it 16-4 in favor of Witt. Comes that front headlock again, looking to cradle. Eckert turn it away. There's another takedown for Witt. 18-4 now. 1 point away from that technical fall. Throws that right side boot in. Second period has 18-4 in favor of Alex Witt. Eckert will choose neutral to start the third. Back to that 2-on-1. Bails out of it though. Now moving that head. Continued good hand fighting from Witt. Eckert's pushing in though. Now he goes to the front headlock. Looking to score on the edge. He's close, but they're out of bounds. Still neutral. And there he looking for the fireman's yet again, but it's stuffed by Eckert this time. Into the front headlock. His elbow is pretty deep though, and that's going to be 2 for Witt, and that's going to be a technical fall. 20-6 in favor of Alex Witt. The Cheesemakers will jump out to a 5-0 score in the team point category. Now at 195 pounds. For Milton, we will have Josiah Richardson. And from the Monroe Cheesemakers, we will have Julian Gruber, a junior. Richardson is a sophomore.
Now wrestling at 195 pounds for Monroe is Julian Milton and Josiah Richardson.
Gruber pushing in right away. They go out of bounds. A lot of hand fighting, pushing and pulling early from both guys. Go out of bounds again. The ref will warn Richardson for stalling as he walked out of bounds there, just straight back. Not a required call from the ref, but what he decided to make. Good snap from Gruber, had Richardson totally fooling that one. Gruber really pushing in, keeping Richardson's back to the edge of the mat. Now Gruber had double unders for a moment. It bails out. Gruber continually pushing forward. Now he's got that left side underhook. Clears out. Snap from Gruber in a front headlock. Short offense here. Time will run out in the first period. It will end scoreless. Richardson will elect to go underneath to begin the second period. In a scoreless match, that's a very critical thing, because if he were to get out here and score his 1 point escape, that gives him the advantage in overtime. If it were to go to the ultimate tiebreaker, he would get to decide whether he wanted to go underneath or on top to decide who wins the match. Of course, Gruber now putting a lot of pressure on Richardson, really strong in that top position. Looking to dig out that bar, possibly. He has it, looking to put on his back. Now he flattens Richardson out, but they might have lost the bar. He does. Richardson up to his base now, but it's flattened back down by Gruber. Gruber's still putting a lot of pressure on Richardson. Now he gets that bar onto his back. And that's going to be another stalling call on Richardson, and that's going to be a point for Gruber. Now Gruber looks like he might want to go underneath that other arm and go airplane spin, but Richardson's able to snuff it out. Now he goes back to it. Richardson gets it again. Richardson's going to have to move, or he's going to get hit for stalling again. So he's really just laying there right now. Now Gruber looks to pop. Now Richardson maybe has some movement going. It's a lot of pressure on him. But Richardson's not moving a lot. Now he's up to his base. Gruber just keeping that pressure on that chop. And he rides him out the entire second period. Ending 1-0 for Gruber. Now Gruber will elect to go on bottom to start the third period. It's going to be a caution. Gruber knee slides up to his feet right away. Richardson looking to put him down. Gets him back to the ground. But now Gruber's moving, looking to get out. And there it is. Good quickness by Gruber to take advantage of Richardson being out of position there. About a minute 20 left in this third period. 2-0 in favor of Gruber. Richardson's going to need a takedown. Shot attempt from Richardson. Front headlock for Gruber. Standing short offense now. Gruber almost gets around. Richardson's able to catch the leg, and they'll go out of bounds, still neutral. 27 seconds left in this third period. Ten seconds now remaining in the third period. Still 2-0 for Gruber. Richardson's got to get something moving. And the match will end 2-0. A decision victory for Julian Gruber of Monroe. Monroe is now out to an 8-0 lead in the team score. Now at 220 pounds. For the Milton Redhawks, they will have Caleb Peters, a freshman. And for the Monroe Cheesemakers, they have Brody Minder. Minder is a junior. Minder is also ranked 8th currently in the state of Wisconsin in Division II by WIWrestling.com. There's a good high crotch from Minder to get the 2 early on Peters. Now he's looking to run over with a wrist. Switches to a half maybe. I don't have a great angle. No, he's still controlling that wrist. Minder pulls him back onto the mat. They'll go out of bounds. A minute 6 left in the first period. Chop right away from Minder, flattens Peters out. Minder doing a good job keeping that pressure on Peters. Now digging out that arm bar as well, just like Gruber was doing on Richardson. Looking to come airplane spin. Peters is able to hip down. Peters unable to escape from Minder. Still got that wrist trapped. And the first period will end 2-0 in favor of Minder. Minder will defer. And Peters will go underneath to begin the second period. Minder getting that pressure on him right away. Looking to go hand Turk possibly now. Looking to bring up that Turk with the, and now he's getting swipes. Now he goes crossface, gets 2 near fall off that. Now look at it, he's in a Merkle position, and he gets it. Now he loses that leg, but he's back. Now he's in a bit of a suck back kind of a position. Peters fighting well off his back. Still fighting. And there's the fall for Brody Minder. Right on the edge of the mat in the second period. Making the team score 14-0 in favor of the Cheesemakers. Now at 185 pounds, Milton will send out Jordan Hergert, a sophomore. Correction, he's a junior. That's my bad. Sorry, Hergy. And the Cheesemakers will have Kelsey Dominguez. Dominguez currently ranked, he's currently honorable mention in Division II in the state of Wisconsin by WIWrestling.com. Dominguez is also a junior.
Now wrestling at 285 pounds for the Cheesemakers, Austin Cameron, and for Milton, Jordan Hergert.
I apologize, correction. It is Austin Cameron wrestling for the Cheesemakers at 285 pounds. Cameron's a freshman. One thing you might notice right away in this match is there's a bit of a size difference. Hergert is normally the Red Hawks' 220-pound wrestler. But as I said at the beginning of the match, at the beginning of the meet, both teams might be trying to play a little bit of a matchup game, trying to get the matchups they want for their guys, get wins. And ultimately that comes down to team points in the dual meet. A lot of hand fighting going down right now. Obviously, in heavyweight matches, there's not a lot of action in high school, unless you get to the very, very top levels. Good snap by Hergert. Another good snap right to the mat. Look at, oh, now look at 3-quarter. Looking to come around. Oh, and he gets it. He's got him on his back. He's looking for the fall, and he gets it! Jordan Hergert with the fall in the first period. That was a beautiful snap, and, you know, I even wondered what he was doing, not just getting around right away. And he goes 3-quarter, and he puts him right on his back. Gets a big fall there for the Red Hawks. Scores now 14-6 in favor of the Cheesemakers. Man, that was textbook. That was perfect. Now at 106 pounds for the Red Hawks, for the freshman Riley Milo. And the Cheesemakers will have Brady Shue, also a freshman. Milo having a strong year in his freshman campaign. Currently ranked 10th in the state of Wisconsin. Gets a takedown right away. Looking to stack, possibly. Cuts him, gives him an escape, 2-1 now. Now he's got double unders. Looking to throw. Now he slips a little bit. Recovers back to the same position he was just in. Now he got a cradle locked up, maybe. Gets his takedown. Now he's looking to get back points on the edge of the mat. Gets a couple of 1 counts, but nothing for points quite yet. Now he gets a 2 count. And they're off the mat. That'll be 2 near fall for Milo. 6-1 now. Milo, part of the very talented freshman class that Milton has this year. You've seen a couple of them already. Now he stacks him up, looking to get the fall. He's getting back points and gets the fall for the Redhawks. And you see this Monroe Cheesemaker lead cut very quickly, now making it 14-12. Now at 113 pounds, we will have Hunter Chesky for the Redhawks, a freshman. Wrestling Kyle Haldeman for the Cheesemakers.
Now wrestling at 113 pounds for the Cheesemakers, Kyle Haldeman.
Chesky is currently honorable mention at 113 pounds in Division I. Shot by Chesky. He's got that leg. Looking to come up. Snap. Now he hits a nice sweep. Gets the 2. Now he's looking to get backs. Now looking to lock that cradle up. Snowplow. He's crunching it up. Might have it locked. Oh, looking for a leg cradle now. Ooh, almost had a fall with the leg cradle. Doesn't quite get gets 2 near fall though. Chesky likes to go to that leg cradle. He's gone to it a couple times this year. Not a move you see a lot, but he's been able to get it. It's pretty impressive when you're able to get that consistently. Now Chesky looking to try to dig something out. Haldeman's going to be called for stalling. It's going to be his first warning. Now, Chesky working that coffee grinder. Now he comes out with the bar, looking for an airplane spin. Locks it up. Oh, and he steps over, but the clock will run out. 4-0 is how the first period will end. Chesky will elect to start the second period on the bottom. Roll attempts from Chesky. Now looks to come to it again. Stuffed by Haldeman, though. Haldeman doing a good job of following the hips of Chesky. Although now Chesky comes to kind of a dump fireman's position, looking to come out for the reversal, and he gets it, steps over the head in a kind of a weird way, but now he's getting back points. Now he gets that wrist, is looking for the fall, perhaps? I mean, I sound confused because he just did a lot of things I've never seen before, but they're all working, so. And there he gets the fall. So, you know, it doesn't matter if I've seen it before because that all just worked.
A winner by a fall, 3 minutes of the second period for the Red Hawks, Chesky.
Now the Red Hawks are rolling, going into 120 pounds, where they'll send out Wes Harms, another freshman. And the Cheesemakers will send out Lucas Bridesman.
Now wrestling at 120 pounds for the Cheesemakers is Lucas Bridesman, and for the Red Hawks, Wesley Arms.
There's a shot attempt from Harms. Sticking with it. Looks like he has kind of in a dump position, but Bridesman was able to get his hips back. Now looking to maybe come peek out, but Bridesman almost throws him through. Harms being strong on that elbow. Now gets shucked by, but now he's in position for a single. Now Bridesman in a double attempt, and he puts him down, but that was an illegal slam, and that's going to be a point for Harms. Bridesman did not take him down in a controlled fashion whatsoever on that one. And that's going to be injury time now for Harms. Bridesman took him down just landed right on his chest. In a situation like that, the wrestler on the ground has to take the wrestler in the air to the ground in a controlled fashion. Doesn't necessarily have to be slow or soft, but it has to be controlled. And as you can see, that wasn't a very controlled takedown.
Recognize and thank tonight's Jewel Meat sponsor, Diamond Assets, and the Diamond Center, sponsors of tonight's Jewel Meat.
They will stay neutral. Another shot attempt from Bridesman. Good heavy hands from Bridesman, looking to come around and score. Now a shot attempt from Harms. Bridesman gets around and now gets a takedown on the edge of the mat. And he will cut him right away, making it a tie match 2-2. There's a shot attempt from Harms, but he goes off the mat. Another shot attempt. Front headlock for Bridesman. Short offense. Harms controlled that elbow. Almost gets shucked through that time, but he stops it. Front headlock for Harms now. Gets around, gets the two. Good defense off that shot from Bridesman. Now working those wrists. And that's how the first period will end. 4-2 in favor of Harms. Bridesman will defer. Harms will go underneath to start the second. Harms having a little trouble with his headgear here. Bridesman will cut right away. Set him neutral, giving Harms the point. 5-2 now. Now he's out on a shot off the snap. Controlling that elbow again. Still in that standing short offense. Now he's got that leg, kind of. Bridesman looks like he wanted to weirdly throw him through there, but they're out of bounds. They're still neutral. Shot attempt from Bridesman. Single leg from Harms. Steps through for the takedown, and he's getting back points. Looking for the fall, perhaps. Now he's looking for the fall. And he gets it. A lot of guts shown there from Harms, wrestling a talented guy, tough guy to score on. Gets it done, gets the fall. Now at 126 pounds, Milton will send out their first senior of senior night, Mason Dutcher. And I believe Monroe will send out Dakota Wickstrom. Dutcher's ranked 11th right now at 126 pounds in the state of Wisconsin in Division I. He placed 6th at the state tournament last year as a junior at 113 pounds. And he starts off quick with a takedown. Now we're going to tilt. And they're out of bounds. Back to the center. Team score now reads 21-14 in favor of the Redhawks. (24-14), correction. And Dutcher will cut him, making it 2-1. Short offense and a shuck from Dutcher for his second takedown of the night. Now Dutcher looking to dig out that bar. Now he comes tight waist with the wrist, looking to tilt again. Got one swipe. Now he's getting swipes. Gets 2 near fall. Now he pulls him back onto the mat. Trying to avoid going out of bounds. Big put down there on the edge of the mat for Dutcher. Those are always a crowd pleaser. Now looking to just dig out that half. Real active on top. There's a crossface. Looks like he might have that cradle locked up. Yes, he does. Ooh, and the period will end 6-1 in favor of Dutcher. He'll have choice to start the second period. He'll go down. Now Dutcher's looking to come out the side. Now he's in a front headlock. Wickstrom's got the front headlock, but now Dutcher looks to drag out of it, and he does and gets the 2. Big lift from Dutcher to put him back down. Now he might have that cradle locked up again. Looks like he does. He brings it over. He's got him on his back. Looking for the fall. And he gets it. Mason Dutcher on his senior night gets the fall for the Redhawks.
A winner by a fall, 3 minutes and 51 seconds for the Redhawks, Mason Dutcher.
Team score now is 30-14 in favor of the Redhawks. Tyler Kirsten now for the Redhawks at 132 pounds, also a senior. He'll be wrestling Zach Gruber of the Cheesemakers.
Now wrestling at 132 pounds for Monroe, Zach Gruber, and for Milton, Tyler Kirsten.
Kirsten having a very strong year so far this season. Front headlock for Kirsten, looking to come out the side. There it is, gets around for the takedown. Kirsten, a sectional qualifier a year ago. Looking for that tilt again, almost in position to score back points there, not quite. Wasn't quite able to break Roper's hips. Looking to get it again with a trapped leg, kind of. Interesting position to tilt. Kirsten, another guy that scores in a lot of very unconventional areas. And now he's looking to come stomper, possibly catch that head. Now he's in position to get the fall. And there it is. Another fall for the Redhawks. And Kirsten also gets a fall on his senior night here at Milton High School. Now at 138 pounds. Milton sends out Trey Smith, a sophomore, and Monroe will have Austin Smiley, also a sophomore. Shot attempt from Smith. Now shot attempt from Smiley. A lot of movement here in the first few seconds of this 138-pound match. Pass by and a single leg from Smith. Now he locks a cradle up on the edge of the mat. He should have 2 there. That should be 2, and he gets 2. Now he's got him on his back, looking for the fall. And there it is. Trey Smith working quickly. Once he gets in on that single, locks that cradle up and gets that fall for the Redhawks. Just doing his work, going right away. Now 145 pounds. Milton will have Justin Sanchez, and the Cheesemakers will send out Liam Hermanson. Underhook on the left side from Sanchez right away. Now comes a body lock, and gets the takedown. Quick takedown there from Sanchez. And a big put down there from Sanchez. On the edge of the mat. Tough ride here. Sanchez got that. He had that inside leg in. Riding with that tight waist and elbow. Now looking to go half. Hermanson stands up. Another lift from Sanchez gets him back down to the mat. Those lifts are not an easy thing to do, especially out there in a real match when that guy's really trying to get away. It's one thing to do in the practice room. Now Sanchez looks to get, he has him on his back right off the mat. And they're out of bounds. Gets 2 near fall though. On the edge of the mat, those are big points. Edge of the mat, sometimes guys are sleeping, they're not quite thinking, they're ready to get a restart, but that's when you can really get guys while they're not ready, get those few points. Sanchez just took advantage of that. Good movement by Hermanson, still trying to get out. Now Sanchez looking power half. Hermanson uses that pressure to come up almost to his feet, but Sanchez keeps him where he wants him. Sanchez is going to start the second period neutral. Back, blowing through him again, looking to get to that body lock possibly. But they go out of bounds. Underhook on the left side, or never mind. Now he's back to the underhook on the left side. Almost shoots into the underhook. Now he goes to a front headlock. Looking to come through with a cow catcher. Isn't able to get in position. Now back down with the front headlock. Looking to get around and score. He does. There's 2. Now Sanchez kind of with a stomper position, but isn't able to really cinch it up. Still keeping that pressure on Hermanson. Not able to get up, get out, get to his feet. Now looking for a stack possibly. Hermanson just flattens out. Now looks for that power half again. Real active on top here, Sanchez. Doing a good job. Does a good job of following those hips of Hermanson. Also staying on the mat, still eating up that clock. Now he got that half a little deeper perhaps, not able to get it though. Still looking for that power half. Really running hard. And the second period will end 6-0 in favor of Justin Sanchez. Hermanson will have the choice to begin the third, and he will go on top. Hermanson did a good job of keeping Sanchez on the ground on that one. Has that cross wrist along with that leg hooked. Sanchez looking like he might be trying to tripod. Hermanson doing a good job of keeping pressure forward with that cross wrist though. Now he comes tripod. Sanchez looking to get out. Right into a shot perhaps. Gets his escape and then gets two. Right on the edge. Good edge wrestling from Sanchez again. Making the score 9-0. Out of bounds. A minute and 8 seconds left here in the third period. Sit out from Hermanson. Sanchez follows. Good pressure by Sanchez, flattening Hermanson out. Still being real active on top, looking for a stack possibly. Sanchez running that power half really hard. Hermanson uses that pressure well, though. Comes up to his feet. Another lift for Sanchez, putting him back down. I was saying before, those lifts are not easy to do. Sanchez doing a really good job of consistently putting him down. He runs him out of bounds. Short time left in the third period. Hermanson up right away. And that's how the match will end, 9-0. Major decision victory for Justin Sanchez.
9-0 major decision for the Red Hawks. Justin Sanchez.
Very well wrestled match for Sanchez there. Really did a good job. Now at 152 pounds. The Red Hawks will have Cade DeSormo, a freshman, versus Gabe Witt of the Cheesemakers. He is a senior.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds for the Cheesemakers, Gabe Witt, and for the Red Hawks, Cade DeSormo.
Cade, another part of the very, very talented freshman class that the Redhawks have this year. If you watched the last broadcast, you know I probably sound like a broken record, but this freshman class from Milton is one of the best we've seen in a very long time. Left side underhook, now front headlock for the Sorbo. Looking to score off it, he got that elbow trapped. Witt doing a good job of controlling that elbow. Now Sorbo looking for cradle. Possibly, does he have it locked up? He's close. He has his two, looking to get that cradle. Now he's got Witt on his back, getting back points. Not really a position for a fall. He had Witt stuck on his own leg. Now he's clear, looking to come around, two-step that cradle. Not getting more back points. Now Witt's able to get out of the cradle, gets his 3 back points. Now there's going to be blood time for Witt. One impressive thing about Cade, especially coming out as a freshman, is he really doesn't care who he's wrestling. He's in a middleweight there as a freshman, which isn't easy, especially on varsity. You run up against a lot of guys who are big, strong, they're seniors, kind of like this kid. Cade does not seem to care. He goes out there and he just scraps. You can tell. Even when I wrestle him in the room, he really scraps. He's a tough kid to score on. You can see why he has so much. I'm looking for the word. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Success. Don't know why I couldn't think of that word. He has a lot of success. He just goes out there and wrestles. That's not something you can teach. A lot of potential for this kid. He's already doing very well. And the first period ends 5-0 for the Sorbo. Witt will elect to start the second period on bottom. Up right away. DeSorbo looking to put him down. Switches off to a double. Gets him down, but now Witt almost switched out, but DeSorbo did a good job of covering his hips, staying on top. Witt back up again. DeSorbo goes to that leg and puts him back down. Very impressive. Again, not easy to bring a guy down at that rear standing position. It's something a lot of guys struggle with. Last 2 wrestlers from Milton done a very good job. Now he's got that right side boot in, looking to get the other one in, it looks like. He's got Witt all stretched out. Now he's looking for a tilt. Sorbo doing a good job of keeping the pressure forwards on Witt. Look at that tilt again. In a weird position. Not quite the position for you want to be in for a tilt. Looking at crossface now. Ooh, comes right across the neck of Witt. That's not a fun position to be in. Ooh, now he has that boot in. Maybe looking to cast over. And second period ends. Still 5-0 after the ride out for Sorbo. Now Sorbo will go underneath to start the third. Sorbo to a tripod. Or a quad pod, I should say, probably. Now Witt in a Merkle. Now he's looking for the Merkle. Sorbo comes out though, slips out of that arm, gets the reversal. Now it's 7-0 in favor of Sorbo. Now looking for that power half, stepping through, and he's gonna call potentially dangerous. Just because of that shoulder, it was getting torqued pretty bad. Sorbo breaks him down again. About a minute 15 left here in this third period. Looking to get those boots in. He's got that wrist. He works on top, kind of like somebody in freestyle would, which is probably why he just got that stall call. Keeping his hips on top like that, working side to side. Now he's looking, he's got that wrist trapped. See there, he keeps his hips on top and works side to side, really only when attempting, when actively attempting a turn. It keeps a lot of pressure on the guy. Also sometimes can draw stalling calls like you saw before. Now looking to bring that bar out. Now he's got that right side boot in. Witt does a good job of sliding out. Now Witt gets a stall call. Both have one warning. And that's how the match will end. A 7-0 decision for Cade Sorbo.
A winner by a 7-0 decision for the Red Hawks, Cade Sorbo.
Now, at 160 pounds, the Red Hawks are going to have Jordan Tavares and I'm not sure who the Cheesemakers will send out. It is not their expected wrestler.
Now wrestling at 160 pounds for Monroe, Grant Gogan, and for Milton, Jordan Tavares.
Grant Gogan, I think. His name's not even on their roster, but he's out there on the mat. And Tavares with the quick two. Big lift on the double. Now he throws the left side boot in. Hips a little out of position, but now he comes out on top. He's getting back points. Gets two near fall, I believe, and cuts him. Looks like something with his right foot, right knee perhaps. Now he's back on the mat. Looks like he's okay. Maybe just tweaked something real quick. Tavares, a junior. Oh, now he... Good short offense there. Gets the takedown, making it 6-1. Out of bounds. Little over a minute left here in this first period. Tavares will cut him before the whistle even blows, making it 6-2. Comes an arm drag, gets the takedown, has him on his back. That was a nice arm drag. Love that. He's got that wing. Now he just looks to use it as a lever. Has him on his back. Got his hips on top. Close to the fall. There it is. Gets the fall. Jordan Tavares with the fall there for the Redhawks. Makes the team score 55-14 in favor of the Redhawks. They have rolled since Hergert's pin at 285. And with that, we approach the final match of the night with the last senior of the night, Devin Miller, here in his final match at Milton High School. At 175 pounds, he will be wrestling. He'll be wrestling Logan Clark, a sophomore. Underhook for Miller. Front headlock for Miller. Oh, goes cow catcher. He's got him on his back. He's getting near fall points. Looking to finish this one early. And they'll go off the mat. Free near fall for Miller. 5-0 right off the bat. Good pressure right off the bat for Miller. Miller looking to break him down. Clark doing a good job of staying on his base. Now looks for a tilt, possibly. Still working those wrists. Now goes half, puts him on his back. Now he's very close to the fall. Clark fights off. It's going to be 3 more for Devin. 20 seconds left in the first period, 8-0. Sit out for Clark. Devin follows. Another sit out. Still followed by Miller. Now broken down. Has that bar on the back, it looks like. And the first period will end 8-0 in favor of Devin Miller. Miller will have choice and will defer. Clark will go neutral. Snap from Devin. Over under position. Ooh, headlock attempt from Clark. But Miller's able to slip through and get the takedown. It's like Miller has that wing, looking to run it over with the wrist. There it is, he's close. Not quite there yet. Now he's getting back points. Has his full 5 count. Now he's gonna work for the fall. He's close. And there it is! The fall to end the night for the Red Hawks. And Miller also gets a fall on his last night in the Milton High School gym. This senior night dual meet for the Red Hawks will end in a victory 61-14 against the Monroe Cheesemakers. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you tune in to the next Red Hawk media production. Thank you very much and have a great night.
As you exit the gym, thank you for attending tonight's Badger Conference South dual meet, and please drive home safely.